A new day in Madeira. Although this island is all about nature, one of the most interesting things that I was drawn to is the landing of airplanes on this very short tarmac. This is how you drive in Madeira. You have the most beautiful views when you're on this highway around the island, and then you get a heart attack when you try to drive inside the island, especially when you're driving a tiny Fiat like I am right now. Edward.
Yeah, she's driving a really tiny Fiat.
Show me. Basically, you can see on the south side when the planes are landing or taking off. Actually, there are like 3 parkings, just like this one, and this is the airport. Right now, we are looking at a TAP Portugal plane turning around at the end of the tarmac, preparing for its liftoff, takeoff. And yeah, the runway is so short that it needs to, they use the same one, they only have one, and it needs to go up to the end of it. It's like, it only has a few meters before it reaches the ocean, and now it turns slowly so it can take off. There's also a viewing point somewhere, like you park here, and then there, I saw some people getting on a small hill, like there, over there somewhere. Which is like public road. But yeah, right now we're gonna see a plane taking off, and then we're gonna wait a few minutes to also see a landing, which are some of the most spectacular landings in the world. Bananas.
Let's go steal them. You can steal like 5 kilos worth of bananas in one go.
I think we found the spot. This is the spot. You can find it on Google Maps. It says plane spotting. Isn't that so?
Yes.
That's how we found it too. People are waiting for the planes to appear, to land. So quick guide on how to plane spot. The first thing you want to do is Google Madeira Airport arrivals or departures. But the arrivals are what you want to see. Don't worry, they're like all day long. The next one is in 5 minutes or so. I cannot see the plane already, but you will see it before it approaches the airport because it goes around it. It needs to align with the airport, and yeah, you will see it. And also yeah, this place, the viewing spot that you can find on Google Maps, it gives you a rather really good view of the entire airport and the surrounding islands. I can even see the Via Vicencio, the one that we hiked yesterday from here. It looks very nice, and then you can see the deserted one, the one that's not inhabited. Yeah, pretty good viewpoint actually. Well, to be honest, the entire island of Madeira is full of awesome viewpoints, so you just drive and drive, and occasionally you will stop for a viewpoint. So I guess today we're gonna turn it into a day of searching for the best viewpoint on Madeira, because I'm a bit tired after yesterday's hike, and the next best thing to do is another hike, which is on the toppest mountain on the island, but that one is a bit of a longer hike. It should take 3 to 4 hours one way, so you have to come back. That should take you then the entire day. plus pictures, and it's rather medium hike, so not that easy. So I'm feeling a bit tired right now, but for sure I will come back and do that. However, there are many viewpoints where you can see all kinds of mountain views, and that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna show you some of the great views, and then you decide if you want to come and do the hikes. I think they're worth it, but you know, up to you. So the plane was a bit delayed, but it's finally approaching and you can see it in the distance. Let's look at it. So you like plane spotting?
Can I be honest with you?
Yes, please.
I think this is probably the most boring hobby I've ever encountered. I have a friend who does bird spotting, but I think this one is actually more boring.
Okay, get ready to film another land
Whoa!
thing. Woohoo! It's over there. With the plane spotting. We've been here for about 1 hour. We saw a bunch of planes taking off and 2 planes landing. Yeah. And yeah, throughout the day there are a bunch of them. So the next one is 45 minutes, but sometimes they're like 5 minutes apart, so it depends. Now we're gonna go to the market to get Eddie some fruits because he thrives on fruit, and this is his new diet. Apparently, he's gonna turn fruitarian almost, or something like that. I don't know, he changes his mind every day, but this is what he made me promise that I will do after the boring plane spotting activity. And afterwards, we're gonna drive around the island on the north side to go and see some wonderful views. It's the same thing, but here you can stay up to 5 hours.
Oh.
Turning into oysters and going grocery shopping in the mud. No. Look at them. The market was a success, not as full of fruits as the one in Funchal, which is for tourists, but we managed to find some bananas, and they're like 160 per kilo, and then some tomatoes. The special ones that we tried, which I really liked, and those were like 260 per kilo. So of course we got less than a kilo. So in total, for all of that, Showa City, we paid like 190 euros. Good. Cheers! It's a roller coaster. That was a very bad idea. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not all cars are built to drive up the mountain. I don't know. There is a... Thank you. That was the second attempt to climb the mountain, and it was...
A new failure.
Failing on all sides of the mountain.
This car that we're in, it's not really built for climbing the mountain. It's
Maybe
a Fiat
it is.
Punto.
Maybe it is. Whoa.
Did you see that plane?
Yeah. And before that, it was another one. I saw it when we climbed the mountain.
Everything in this town is actually much cheaper than Funchal. It's like half price.